Hey everyone, Coach Lori here, One Life Coaching and Wellness, coming to you with your WOW Women on Weights workout for today, okay? I want to make sure that you guys get warmed up. Make sure you do a dynamic warm-up. Now what dynamic warm-up means is it means that we're going to kind of like touch the toes and reach up. You're not going to hold that stretch. You're going to kind of go side to side and get those inner thighs stretched out as well. There's other options that you can do as far as pulling that quad, pushing that knee forward in that dynamic warm-up. It's just something to get the body warm, but also giving yourself a little bit of a stretch. You don't want to hold your stretches for too long because that's for after when you are done. You can also open and close the chest, cross the body over. Do this for about 5 minutes, just different things that are kind of opening up that body, getting those shoulders, getting those arms, getting those muscles just kind of ready and just warming up that body. You can even tap down to one side, types of things, all different kinds of things that you can do here. Kind of getting that stretch, you can even pull it over, open up, kind of opening up the chest here as well. Lots of different options. So what I would do is I would do that dynamic stretch for about 3 to 4 minutes, just getting the body ready, getting it warmed up, and then go into cardio for about 1 minute. Now what I'm going to recommend is probably jumping jacks, just because these are the best ways to get that heart rate kind of up. You can also do a low impact jumping jack just to get that body ready. I do that for about 1 minute and then I would go ahead and get started. You really want to have about a 5-minute to 10-minute warm-up depending on how you're feeling, all right? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the exercises, how to do it. You have the option of watching the entire video, or you can, and then doing the workout, or you can pause after each exercise. I'll give you that opportunity to pause, and then we'll go on to that next exercise, okay? First thing that we're going to do, we are working on upper body today. So that means only upper body is going to happen today. We will do lower body in your next video. All right, so upper body. If you have a TRX, I'm going to show you the moves on the TRX. I'm also going to show the moves with dumbbells. So if you do not have a TRX or a suspension trainer, that's going to be just fine. Don't worry about that. I'm going to show both options. So first set of exercises is a superset. So what that means is that you're going to go from one exercise to the next exercise without rest, and then you rest, okay? Our rep ranges are going to be 3 sets of 12 repetitions. So what that means is that we're doing 12 repetitions. We're going to do that 3 times, okay? And then we're going to do the superset. So let me show you how this is going to work. First 2 exercises in your superset on the TRX are going to be, it's going to be a chest press first. So we'll be here going into that chest press. You want to keep that core tight, bring that belly button to spine. Here's the thing, guys, the closer that your feet are to your anchor point, the harder this exercise is going to be. The further away it is from that anchor point, the less intense. Again, the angle of your body, if your angle is more intense or if it's more standing straight up, it's going to be easier, a little bit more on that standing up. So what you want to do is you want to be in a plank position, squeeze the glutes, engage the shoulders, keep the core nice and tight. Hands are going to be right out in front of you. We're going to come out into that chest press, and then we're going to push down, okay? So again, the booty comes with you. Don't leave it back here. We're going into that chest press position, all right? Now, before you pause and do this exercise, I'm going to show the superset because you're going to do these 2 together. So you're going to do 12 of the chest press here. Then we're going to take it, you're going to probably need to come a little bit further away from your anchor point. That's either your door or your anchor. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the hands together now, and we're going to go into a chest fly. So that means that the arms come out wide and you feel it in that chest. Now again, you might need to really change that angle so that you can really bring that booty with you, coming in and out, keeping that belly button to spine, keeping that core tight. I want you to also make sure that those arms are not completely straight. They're going to have a slight bend to them, but we also don't want to come out like this. It's very common. We really want to press in and get that chest press as we go. So what you're going to do is 12 of the chest press and then 12 of the chest flies. Now, if you do not have the TRX, you are going to grab dumbbells. I'm going to say you're going to want to go medium for your chest press and light for your flies, okay? So change the weight on those. So medium for the chest press, we're going to be here medium weights. We're gonna be here, we're gonna have that core tight, bring that belly button to spine. We're gonna come down and then come back up. All right, you're just gonna tap the weights down, okay? Tap those weights down on those triceps. You're not gonna let it rest. And I do want the weights to touch at the top, okay? Then you're gonna grab your lighter weights. Pretend I got lighter weights here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come out to that fly, okay? So right directly over that chest, keeping those arms pretty straight as we go here, bringing that lower back into the ground, okay? That's a superset. So 12 of the chest press, 12 of the chest flies, and then you are going to rest for 30 seconds to a minute. If you're pausing, pause now. All right, we're going on to the next exercise, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do the opposite of what we just did on the TRX. So now what we're doing is we're gonna go into that chest, or that, reverse row. So now we're facing the opposite direction towards that anchor point. You can either be on the heels, it's gonna make this a little bit more intense, or you can be flat-footed. We're gonna be here in position, you're gonna keep that core tight, arms are straight. They are facing each other. You're bringing that belly button to spine, squeezing the glutes, very important, engaging the shoulders. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then we're gonna come right back out, keeping those elbows nice and tight into that rib cage, coming in and out, all right? Doing it just like that. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it to a chest fly. So again, you might need to change your angle. Might be a little bit tougher here. We're gonna be here in position. We're gonna come out to that fly, squeezing those shoulder blades together and then back in. Squeezing those shoulder blades together and back in. Once again, trying not to bend those elbows too much. We're coming out and really squeezing. Now, if you do not have the TRX, you're going to go in with your dumbbells and you're gonna take it through the same thing. We're gonna hinge at those hips for a bent over row. Shoulders are gonna be up and back, core is gonna be tight. We're gonna hinge at those hips. We're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades together and take it down. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and take it down, okay? Keeping those elbows nice and tight, hinging at the hips, keeping that back nice and straight. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it into a fly. Let me show you in this direction as well. So I'll show you this direction. I'm here, coming into that row. I'm gonna do 12 of those rows. Then you're not resting because it is a superset. And we're gonna hinge at those hips once again. And now we're gonna go into that fly, keeping those arms as straight as we can. Also making sure that we're not swinging the arms, swinging the body. Coming up nice, slow, and controlled pace. Making sure that we have a slight bend to those elbows and not a huge bend, where we're kind of coming like this. If you're pausing, pause now. All right, next exercise is going to be it's going to be an upright row. So now what we're going to do is no superset for this one. What you're going to do is you're going to just be here in position. Again, I'm going to say about a medium size weight here. You're going to be in position. You're going to have the hands are going to be facing your legs. The shoulders are going to be up and back. Core is going to be tight. What we're going to do now is we're just going to pull the weight up. Elbows are higher than the wrists, and then we pull it back down. So again, up and down, nice, slow, and controlled paces here. We're going to be here in position as well. What we're going to do, just watch as it comes up and down. It's nice and close to my body, all right? Okay, that is the upright row. 3 times 12, nice, slow, controlled. Make sure that you are resting. You do a set of 12, then you rest, set of 12, and then rest. Go ahead and pause if you're pausing. All right, next exercise is going to be shoulder press. Now what we're going to do is we're going to alternate this shoulder press. So you're not going to go too crazy on your weight. The shoulders are not as strong as some of the leg movements. So we're going to be here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to alternate one up and the other one up just like that. I want you to make sure that your elbows, okay, are 90-degree angle, pushing up and down, keeping that core tight, slight bend to those knees as you go into position here, making sure that you've got that form. I don't want those elbows coming down. I want you to keep them up. We're going to alternate 12 and 12. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay. All right. That exercise is done. Pause now if you like. Dumbbell, wide bicep curl. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to be in position. We're going to have the elbows nice and tight into that rib cage, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna be in position, we're gonna pull the weights up and then down, nice, slow and controlled pace here, okay? Elbows stay dug into that rib cage as we're coming up and down. What I wanna see here from the sides is that it looks like your palms are facing out to the side walls, because we're gonna do that wide bicep curl, all right? All right, go ahead and pause. Next exercise coming up is going to be the dumbbell hammer curl. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into a hammer. You're probably going to be a little bit stronger on this one, so you might want to choose a heavier weight. Shoulders are going to be up and back, core tight again, belly button to that spine. Elbows are in, we're going to take it up. Nice, slow, controlled pace. Okay, slight bend to those knees. We tend to lock the knees out, so make sure you keep those knees nice and bent, keeping that core tight. And that belly button to that spine. All right, pause if you like. All right, next exercise is going to be tricep press overhead. Pretty decent sized weight. You're pretty strong on this one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be here. We're gonna have those elbows in nice and tight to those ears. Full extension with those arms, slight bend to those knees. We're gonna bring it down and bring it back up. The elbows again are kind of squeezing in very close to those ears. We want to really feel that tricep, which is the back of the arm. So make sure you're feeling that move, all right? Last exercise is going to be tricep dips. You're going to find a chair, you're going to find a bench, you're going to find something that is going to be on an incline like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into tricep press. I'm going to show you from the side here. So how this looks is fingernails or fingers are going to be facing forward. And what we're going to do is we're going to be here. We're going to do, to make it harder, you're going to have your legs straight. To make it a little bit less intense, you are going to bend those knees. So depending on what level you are at, that's where you're going to be for this exercise. So we'll be here. Again, the most intense is going to be to have those legs straight out. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the elbows go straight back into lower than 90 degrees. And then we're going to come back up into starting position, okay? Again, if you're not able to get down to that 90-degree mark, what I want you to do is bring those knees in, so that way you're going to be able to get those elbows back and get to that 90-degree angle, okay? All right, so go ahead and pause, do those exercises. Now here's the deal, guys. We are done with upper body for today. You should be toasted. Your arms are going to be nice and toasted and ready. Do not forget to do lower body coming up. Here's the deal. We got abs. Okay, here's our final routine. You're going to do abs. We're going to do 30 seconds on. There's going to be no rest, and you're going to do 3 rounds. Your rest is going to be in the last exercise. So here's what we're going to do first. We're going to go into basic sit-ups. Bring that belly button to spine, core tight. We're going to come up into those sit-ups. All right, you're going to do 30 seconds. Then your timer is going to go off, and you're going to do leg raises. Remember, there is no rest. We're coming up and down in these leg raises, no rest. Then we're going to go to heel touches, where we tap side to side, bringing that chin to chest as we go there. And then we're going to go into swimmers. We're going to roll over onto our stomach. We're going to have our arms out, legs out, just like this. All right. Okay, guys. Again, 30 seconds of each. There is no rest. And you're going to do 3 rounds. All right? This workout is complete. If you have any questions, you can contact me, let me know. Otherwise, have an amazing workout. Let's go get it.